Shadows lie. They stretch, they bend, they exaggerate. A child's shadow at sunset can look like a giant. A pebble can become a boulder. And in life, people are no different. Some of the smallest figures, those you'd never notice in a crowd, end up leaving marks that stretch far beyond themselves, while others, who appear massive, turn out to be little more than an illusion. But let's slow down. Let's walk through the light and the dark to see what shadows really reveal about us. Take a quiet man in India who weighed barely over 100 pounds and dressed in simple cloth. Armies laughed at him, politicians dismissed him, and yet his shadow stretched over an empire and it never left. His name was Gandhi. And let's not forget Napoleon. Often mocked for his height, yet his presence dominated Europe. His figure may have been smaller than some generals, but his shadow, it swallowed continents. So maybe influence isn't measured in size, but in the light that falls on you and the courage to stand there long enough to be seen. But shadows don't just reveal power. They can deceive too. Think of the moments when nations trembled, not because a true giant had risen, but because a small figure found themselves in the right chaos. Economic collapse, political unrest. Suddenly, their shadow looked enormous. But step closer, and you'd see the figure was never truly as large as it appeared. Dictators throughout history have mastered this trick. They didn't begin as towering forces. They were ordinary, overlooked, until fear stretched their reach. The world mistook shadow for substance, and the cost was staggering. This is the danger, confusing a shadow for the truth. And what about us, you and me? How many times have you felt small, like your words didn't matter, like your choices wouldn't ripple out? But here's the thing, they do, they always do. A single sentence you speak in kindness could replay in someone's mind for years. A decision to act with courage could inspire someone else to do the same, and suddenly their life takes a different path. You may never see it, but your shadow is already stretching across places you'll never stand, and that shadow is made of the moments you think are invisible. But there's responsibility too, because just as kindness spreads, so does cruelty. Just as courage inspires, so does fear. Every step you take leaves a shape behind you. The question is, what shape is it? In the end, none of us will be measured just by how tall we stood. We'll be remembered by the shadows we left behind. Some will fade quickly. Some will stretch further than we ever imagined. Some will inspire. Some will mislead. So maybe it isn't about how large you are or how loud you speak. Maybe it's about what your shadow says when you're not there to explain yourself. Because the sun is always moving, the light is always shifting, and whether you feel small or not, your shadow will outgrow you. The only real question is, when others walk through it, will they find shelter or will they find fear? And just a reminder, your shadow is already forming.